Become a channel member and support the content. You also get access to exclusive videos. You'll get an emote next to your name in the comments. The link for that can be found next to the subscribe button or in the description. And if you'd rather get your coins direct rather than roll the dice with FIFA points, head to u7buy.com and at checkout use the code TVM for a discount. The link can be found down below. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to a brand new video. Before we get started and into the review, we do have a thing running at the moment called channel members. Most channels have them, but of course we do some exclusive videos for channel members. I want to thank you, Billy Boora, as being the newest channel member. Thank you very much to him and everyone else, of course, who is indeed a channel member. Koopmeiners, got him as a red pick, and I mean, I didn't think too much of it. Nice 84 rated card, second in form. Decent card to link to like Graven Birch, Iron Robin, Quincy Promes. There's a centre-back in there, Baumgartel, I think, and of course Kleiber, the best right-back in the game. So another decent card to link to all those cards. And there's, is it Van Bergen as well? So loads and loads and loads of Dutch League cards this year that you can actually use in comparison to other FIFAs where maybe you get one or two throughout the entire season. He's got 3-star skills, 2-star weak foot. Unfortunately, it's not ideal. He is, I would say, more a box-to-box midfielder than he is just an out-and-out CDM, although you can use him as such if you want to. In terms of traits, he only has one, which is leadership, and I have absolutely no idea what that does. Medium work rate, 6 foot, which for the position that he's in is decent. His pace is going to let him down, and that is something that, unfortunately, is just part and parcel of the position. You don't get that many CDMs who can do it all, and do it all well, and has pace as well. You know, you have to sacrifice some things here or there. Either the lack of defending stats and then you get extra pace, or the other way around. There are some players, of course, that like Kante, for example, who can do a little bit of everything. But long shots and shot power, both 88, very good. Penalties, 99. Mario Balotelli, eat your heart out. His pace, like I said, is like mid-70s, so it's not ideal. Short passing, 88. Long passing, 85. Do need to bump up that vision, ideally. I've got a catalyst on him, not really because I wanted to bump certain stats that the catalyst bumps. It's just that I had plenty of them, and I wanted to do a review, and I wanted him to be a little bit quicker. To be honest, I wouldn't be against giving him a shadow, turning him into a much better CDM. He's got adequate stats to play the ball out from the midfield. His physicals are very good as well. Don't need to worry about boosting the strength or anything. The composure, ball control and reactions, which I would argue are the 3 most important stats within dribbling, are mid-80s. So that's not a problem. The team that he's in is a very good one. I mean, it's not the best in the world, but it's still a very good team. And I would say that that's going to help him a little bit. Of course, if you do use him with Graven Birch and Quincy Promes and the rest of the Dutch League crew, then, of course, you are maybe going to be caught out here or there because those players can't carry the team. Whereas in a team like this, where you pop in Koopmeiners, who isn't necessarily as good as the other players, you are going to get a situation where they carry him and they bring the best out in him, right? So free kicks, we did, I mean, obviously because he's got a catalyst on him, his free kick accuracy is now 91. He hit the bar. I had another free kick as well where the goalkeeper's made an absolutely ridiculous save. Like, in my opinion, he shouldn't have saved it, but it is what it is. So interceptions wise, I haven't boosted any of the defensive stats, so 85 interceptions. That's one thing that you'll notice that this card does very well. Now, of course, I know it's down to me positioning the card as well, but even sometimes when I'm not controlling Koopmeiners, he will get in there and he'll cut the pass in lane, which actually is an instruction that I've set on him, and he will intercept the ball. Does it very well. He's actually a very good card in that sense. Like, considering he's only an 84 rated card and he's, you know, moderately well-rounded, there are some things that are sort of a miss here or there, but in general, he is reasonably well-rounded. He does very, very well at getting the ball back, intercepting, stand tackle, just holding it up, strength. There aren't really many things wrong with the card. It's just one of those, there's so many of them out there of this sort of ilk and of quality and price point as well, that it's just another one to throw on the pile. So what it's going to come down to here is whether you need the links and whether you are maybe an AZ fan or Dutch League football fan in general, or maybe you want to go for something a little bit different. So I know a lot of people play Iron Robin linked to Kleiber, which I would say is a little bit different, but because everyone's doing it now, it's not different anymore. But that is, different to the norm of your Mbappes and your Ronaldos and such. So if you are playing those and you want to add maybe a little bit more of a different vibe to your team, Koopmeiners is actually a decent player. Put him in that midfield spot. I wouldn't necessarily want to play him as a full-blown CDM because he doesn't have the mobility. I tell you what, playing him and Blanc in the middle caused me a little bit of issue here or there because Blanc is definitely not the most agile of players and Koopmeiners isn't either. Koopmeiners can feel a little bit on the slower, sluggish side, moving around and doing jockeying and stuff. They are very slow in the middle together. Had I played Kante next to him, for example, I think I would have had a much better time because at least one of them has a decent jockey. Koopmeiners, you can't rely on him to sort of maneuver well. His passing with that left foot is very good. Accurate, not like to 100% or anything, but it is still very accurate. Can you be very accurate but then not be 100% accurate? Because surely that the word accurate means that you are accurate. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Anyway, so he's very good with his left foot anyway. Right foot, no, not so much. 2-star weak foot on this card. It doesn't kill it, but it makes it very frustrating. I cannot believe Maradona's missed 2 sitters there. Maybe it's my fault, but the left foot on Koopmeiners is very good. The right foot, I would obviously avoid it as best you can. It is a shame that with these informs that we don't get sort of the odd weak foot or skill move upgrade. They've never done it for an inform, unless it was maybe Felipe Melo, I think, years ago when they made him a... yeah, see, the only one time they've ever done it was when they gave Melo an inform. He's a striker, I think. And they gave him an inform as a goalkeeper because he went in goal when their goalkeeper got sent off and he saved a penalty. But that's the only sort of time they've ever been even remotely adventurous when it comes to informs. Koopmeiners, I'm not saying he deserves a weak foot upgrade, but it would be very nice were he to get one. But it is what it is. We could eventually get a team of the season of this card, of course, because EA will do, theoretically at least, they will do some sort of Dutch League team of the season. More than likely it'll be clubbed together with another league because, well, that's just what EA do. But hopefully they go all out this year and they give us fully fledged team of the season teams for certain, well, for every league I would like to say, but you know what I mean, for the leagues that we expect to get team of the seasons from anyway. And then Koopmeiners could maybe get himself like a 93 rated card, and you never know with a weak foot upgrade as well if they are going to go that way. But for this card, for the price point, 84 rated, coming in at around 16, 17k is about right for the rating anyway, regardless of whether you think he's worth it or not. It sort of comes under that rating for an inform because of SBCs and such. Does definitely have a little bit of issue with regards to mobility. The weak foot is very irritating. The pace needs boosting. But in terms of a fun player that you can link to some of the other fun cards, Iron Robin, Kleiber, Graven Birch and so on, it's decent. You can use it in objectives, definitely. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily be against using it in champs if you're good enough. I like the card. Unfortunately, they are somewhat 10 a penny, but if you're a fan of him or the club, or he fits your team, definitely worth a try, especially for the price point. Let me know what you think of the card in the comments section down below. If you have enjoyed this play review, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, of course, and until the next time, goodbye.
Join the Betting Rebellion and find out what your football knowledge is really worth.